A You Are Not Your Mind is a profound philosophical and spiritual insight, encouraging individuals to disidentify from their thoughts and reconnect with a deeper sense of being. Rooted in mindfulness and consciousness-based teachings, especially those of Eckhart Tolle, this idea offers a path to inner peace, mental clarity, and spiritual awakening. Here are 6 major points that highlight the core message of this philosophy. 1. The mind is a tool, not your identity. The first and most crucial idea is that you are not your thoughts. Most people live trapped in a mental narrative, mistaking the constant voice in their head for who they are. Thoughts, emotions, memories, and labels are often confused with the self, but they are merely content produced by the mind. According to Tolle, true identity lies in the conscious awareness behind those thoughts. The observer, not the observed. Recognizing this creates a gap between you and your thinking, offering a powerful shift toward inner peace. Chapter 2. Overthinking is the root of suffering. The book emphasizes that excessive and unconscious thinking leads to unnecessary emotional pain, stress, and anxiety. Much of our suffering stems not from what happens to us, but from the mind's interpretation of events. The mind continuously replays the past and projects fears into the future, robbing us of the present moment. By identifying with this non-stop mental chatter, people fuel their emotional pain. Disidentification from the mind reduces this suffering and allows for a clearer, more peaceful state of being. 3. Presence is the gateway to peace. You Are Not Your Mind underscores that the present moment is all there ever is, and the only place where life truly happens. The mind resists the now by dwelling on the past or anticipating the future. Tolle teaches that living in the present, fully experiencing each moment without judgment or mental commentary, is the doorway to liberation. Presence brings clarity, aliveness, and a deep sense of peace that isn't dependent on external circumstances. 4. The ego is a mental construct. Another core idea is the concept of the ego, which is essentially the false self created by the mind. The ego feeds on separation, comparison, fear, and identity built around possessions, roles, and opinions. It thrives on being right, feeling superior or inferior, and creating conflict. This egoic mind creates a distorted sense of self that is fragile and reactive. Real freedom comes when we no longer derive identity from the ego, but instead align with the deeper awareness within. 5. Consciousness is your true nature. According to Tolle's teachings, you are the awareness behind the mind, not the mind itself. This shift in perspective is transformative. When we observe our thoughts rather than get entangled in them, we awaken to a more spacious, peaceful presence. This consciousness isn't passive. It's alive, intelligent, and deeply connected with all life. Tuning into this awareness or presence allows us to experience life with more love, compassion, and authenticity. 6. Stillness and silence. Reveal the truth. Finally, You Are Not Your Mind calls us to cultivate inner stillness and silence. In the stillness, the noise of the mind quiets down, and what remains is the pure essence of being. Practices such as meditation, mindful breathing, and deep inner observation help us access this stillness. In that space, we connect with something beyond the mind, what some call spirit, essence, or pure presence. Here lies our true identity, untouched by thought, time, or emotion. Conclusion. You Are Not Your Mind is not just a concept, but a practice of deep transformation. By detaching from mental narratives, anchoring ourselves in the present moment, and recognizing the ego for what it is, we awaken to our true nature, consciousness itself. It is a path of stillness, clarity, and deep inner freedom.